Hello, I'm Jay. Sorry if there's any noises. I'm currently recording this as my house gets renovated, so yeah. Today I'm doing the clan generator challenge. This is BloomClan. First up, Twilight Star, who is a fluffy beige and white tic-tac molly. I sort of forgot about the white bit, but I gave her edgy purple eyes to make up for it. Twilight Star is pretty well liked in her clan and is a very popular leader. Yeah, the tic-tabby bit was really fun to do. I don't usually design these kind of cats. Next up is the deputy, Jump Knight, who is a friendly fawn marble tabby jack with a white tail. They have a bobtail because I don't design enough cats with bobtails. Jump Knight, despite their friendliness, wasn't well received as deputy by clan because of their age, but luckily they do have their supporters. The marble bit was so fun to do. I don't usually do that kind of cat again. Next up is Short Pad, an albino molly, and the current healer. She used to be a kitty pet. She was brought into the forest by a sign she received. Her apprentice is Mousepaw. Next up is Whiskershine, a creamy white tom and a senior warrior. He is open and friendly and one of the few cats that accepts both Jump Knight and Short Pad as superior. Due to his innocent air, the clan feels vaguely protective of him, even though being older than nearly all of them, he doesn't really need it. Next up is Evening Sky, a silver molly with sapphire eyes. I love making her design so much, but she's not a great cat. She's popular, but also rude and snarky. She doesn't really have any true friends, aside from her brother Lynx Teeth and her mate Frecklefish. Once again, the stars were so much fun, oh my god. Next up is Wren Knight, a solid, creamy grey molly. She is Whiskershine's younger sister and essentially his female equivalent in personality. She enjoys teaching apprentices, but as the only apprentice trained to become a healer, and the only litter of kits is her sisters, she's content to just be a good warrior. Next up is Cliff Plants, a black and white tom. He is an exuberant and energetic member of BloomClan. He is Evening Sky's former apprentice, but he thinks he's too mean to his friend Short Pad to be a good cat. Cliffplants is a bit naive and trusting, but he's friends with half the clan. And, in the end, that's all that really matters for him. Boulder Springs a Lynx Point molly with darker coloured ears. She is Twilight Star's sister and is extremely jealous of Twilight Star's position and popularity. Ironically, her bitterness makes her a hard cat to be around, and that's why she gets left behind by so many of the clan. She was super fun to do. Next up, Smallstalk, who is a black-red Torby Tom. I chose not to do fully black because I think it makes the design more interesting. I hate the way his face came out in the first sketch, but I love how he looks in the final one. He's mates with Pricklefur and the father of Mousepaw. He's very proud of his son, but his design reminds me so much of Redtail, and I can't work out why. It's probably the red tail. Yeah, he's a good boy. Next up is Pricklefur, a solid pinkish-grey jack. He is Wren Knight and Whiskershine's sibling. They seem snappy and rude at first. Once you get to know them, they are a soppy, affectionate cat. That's why he's so popular only among a few members of the clan. Next up, Frecklefish, who was a speckled dilute Torby and white molly. She's a bitch. She's also the first cat I started using references for, and I think that made her a better drawing. She's Evening Sky's mate and her little reflection. Everything Evening Sky believes is something that Frecklefish believed first. Once again, a design that was super, super fun to do, and I loved her so much. Yeah. Next up, Lynx Teeth, who is a dark blue marble tabby tom with darker coloured ears. He's Evening Sky's brother and her favourite cat. However, his beliefs are secretly very different to Evening Sky's. As he's a crush on Short Pad, he doesn't quite approve of Evening Sky's angriness against her. Mousepaw is a lilac-red Calabi tom, and Smallstalk and Pricklefur's son. He's currently training to be a healer, and he's very excited to finally contribute to the clan like his parents. I had the most trouble with Mousepaw's colours, and while I originally had lilac meaning more of a purple shade, I changed it to be the actual cat genetic shade, which is more of a pale greyish brown. Dustthroat is the only queen and the fourth sibling of Whiskershine, Red Knight, and Pricklefur. She's currently nursing 4 kits: Slate Kit, a dusty cinnamon tom, Icy Kit, a solid pinkish grey tom, Leopard Kit, a big golden tick tabby, and Boulder Kit, a caramel speckled tabby tom. She's the mate of Twilight Star, and Jump Knight is the surrogate to their kits. Once again, I had so much fun with their designs. I just adore how happy she looks in this one, and I think Boulder Kit's design is so cute. Next up, on the elders, Pinebreeze, a rosetted dilute Torby molly with red ears. I just went the Torby without the dilute, which I forgot about. She's Frecklefish and Smallstalk's mother, but shares more of Smallstalk's views rather than Evening Sky's. Once again, her design. I took the little shape on her that's supposed to be a pine tree, but it didn't really turn out that way. Her design really reminds me of Rosetails, and I can't work out why. Berry Byrne is a lilac-spotted tabby molly with milky hazel eyes. She's partially blind and has been all her life. However, she was still a warrior until she retired from injury that never really healed. She and Flaming Chirp are the parents of Red Knight, Whiskershine, Pricklefur, and Dustthroat. She is happy to just let the clan take care of her. Tumble Scream is a silver freckled tabby molly with pale emerald eyes. She never had kits in her youth, but is now enjoying telling stories about her younger days to her adoring kitten audience. Half the time she can't be bothered to groom herself, but if she's feeling up to it, she'll get the apprentices to do it for her. They hate this duty. Next up, Flaming Chirp. He's also the last cat on this list. Flaming Chirp is the oldest cat in all the clans. He's a curly-furred white tom and the mate of Berryburn. The previous leader chose Berryburn's suffix as a nod to her closest to Flaming Chirp. And that's everyone. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did making it, and let me know if you want a part 2.